Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brenda Muhale. I'm going to be your facilitator for today, where we'll be talking about implement Google Workspace across your business. And then please note that I'm not alone. I'm with my colleague, my moderator, Ambesiwe Madolana, who's going to be our moderator for today. Please utilize our um, chat box if you have any question or any comment that you would like us to treat upon. Please use our chat box for that. Let's communicate as we will be um, enjoying today's session. So without wasting any time, let's get into business. Our agenda for today will be talking about discover Google Workspace, boost communication across your business, leverage tools to increase collaboration. So this is going to be our agenda, what we'll be talking about today. We have a free bootcamp available from Google. If you own a small business and ready to scale, use the link provided of g.co/Google Academy and sign up for Google Hustle Academy. They will send you all the information about it. So please use this free bootcamp that is available from Google. So let's get to business. What tool do you currently use to communicate and collaborate within your business? What tools do you currently use to communicate and collaborate within your business? Please use our chat box to answer this question that is asked. What tools do you currently use to communicate and collaborate within your business? We all know business, they operate differently. Some they're using SMSs for their promotions. So what kind of communication are you currently use within your business? So let's talk about discover Google Workspace. So do you currently use Workspace, and if so, how? Do you currently use Workspace? And if so, how do you use that Workspace to work for your business? Please use our chat box to communicate with us. So now let's talk about what is Google Workspace and what is it that you can able to use for your business. Google Workspace, previously known as G Suite, is a collection of cloud computing, productivity, and collaboration tool, software and product developed and marketed by Google. So this is what is called Workspace. It is known as a collection of cloud computing, productivity and collaboration tool, software and products developed, marketed by Google. So which tools are available? So these are the tools that are available for your Google Workspace. So there are a few other tools which include such as Google Current, which we'll discuss a bit later, but these tools are the main ones found in Google Workspace. And now that we know which tools are available, let's check out the core functionality of Google Workspace. So we have core functionality of Google Workspace. So you create documents and presentations, record, analyze, present data, brainstorm idea, manage projects, store files, communicate globally. So these are the core functions of Google Workspace. This is how they are doing to our, we are using in our Google G Suite. How to create what? Create document and presentation. When we are creating documentation and presentation, we are using a Google Doc. So Google Doc and slides can be both used to create documents and presentation. Like the one that I'm doing right now, we used what? Google presentation. So word process for a team. It creates and edit what text documents directly in your browser. So several people can work on the same time, and then every change is saved automatically on the cloud. Work on a single document with team members or people outside your company, and then you can able to edit, communicate through built-in chat, and then you can also do what? Ask questions while you are working together. And then Google Slides, you create, you edit, you polish your presentation in your browser. And then several people can work at the same time so that everyone always has the latest version of that documentation. Work on a single presentation online with other business partner and your whole team or external contact. You can able to work on the same documents. You can control and get permission to edit, to view, or add comments. More and then it's more good on your user friendly on PowerPoint presentation. So when you are working on Google Doc and or Google Slides, you can able to share a link with your team. You can work together while you are busy working on one document. You can able to make some comments. You can able to highlight and then solve some outstanding work, and then you can able to chat while you are working on the same document. Record, analyze, and present data. So also we have forms and we have sheets. So the Google Forms and Sheet can both use to record, analyze, and present data. So the Google Forms is easy to create surveys and forms for everyone. It collects data with ease. So you can able to create at any like a survey, and on that survey you can able to get the results of what people have said and analyzed or based on the information you have created to them. You can create custom forms for survey and questionnaire at no extra cost. You can also gather everything in a spreadsheet, analyze data directly from your Google Sheet. You can also create forms as easy as you are creating what? A document. You can also select from multiple questions, type, drag and drop to record questions, and customize value as easy as pasting a list. And then let's talk about the Google Sheet. So Google Sheet is collaborative, smart, secure sheet for fast-moving organization. So with Google Sheet, you can able to design with the need of angle organization in mind. And then also it features means that you can tap into a right insight to make meaningful business decision. And it is a cloud-based architecture that enables you to collaborate with everyone, anytime and anywhere. And it compatibility with an extra system, including your Microsoft Office. I can also remove the friction of working with multiple data sources, and also building top of Google infrastructure. Sheet gives you the freedom to create while you take your information secure. Whether you are planning an event or sharing the latest revenue features, Sheet make it easy, seamless for teams to work together. So it needed to collaborate to a project, see changes as they occur, and also receive notification for edits that happens while you are away. And you can also chat with colleagues in the same document. So all the changes are automatically saved as you make them. And with offline access, you can create, view, edit file whenever and wherever. So let's talk about the benefit brought by Google Workspace. So it increases your collaboration with your teamwork. It improves communication while you're working on the same sheet. You can able to talk to each other. You can collaborate. You can communicate, and then smarter working. While you are working, you can able to see what others changes they're making into the documents that you are busy working with. And also it enhances security. So it's not easy for another person to copy it or to make change if that person doesn't have what and permission to do so. So let's talk about how does it increase collaboration, the Google Workspace. So with Google Workspace, you store your information in the cloud. So it enables you to share documents and files with ease. Very simple. And also, simply you can share what your URL and share documents and file via email. Also, it encourages teams to collaborate and share ideas. And again, you can restrict editing access to a certain people can only view, comment, or edit the documents. And also it tracks the changes, comment with idea, and work with colleagues across the project. So it is how it improves what your collaboration while you are far from each other, but you can always do what talk to each other online. So let's see another the benefits of improved communication. So when you are working on it with Google Workspace, there is a number of communication tools, including in its offering. So we will look at each of these later during this today's session, but the core communication tools offered include your Gmail, where Google's email tools, where you can send and receive your emails. And then also we got a Google Meet. Google Meet is for your video conferencing, where you can able to make an online meeting. And we have the word Google Current. Google Current actually is a revolutionary technology to harness deeper communication between the two teams or between workspace. And also we have Google Chat, which is an instant messaging where you can able to talk instantly when you are far apart. And then let's talk about work smarter. When we are talking about working smarter, we're talking about Google use Workspace to help your team to work smarter and not harder. It collects, analyze, and turn data into insight. So both from customer and from your team. So again, it's a slimline your workflow and process, store, manage file, communicate, collaborate via one central system. And also it prevents threats before they happen with what project security tool powered by what? Google AI. People can find the exact file content and acknowledge they need. And also it got the built-in AI, which helps everyone to work with data and turn into an insight. So now let's talk about securely stored files and data. So when we are talking about, because we are working on cloud, so it stores documents, files, and data on the cloud via Google Drive. It uses admin console to centralize your administration. And also it uses integrated cloud identity features to manage user and set up security options like two-step verification and security keys. And also it protects your organization with security analytic and best practice recommendation within the security center. And also it identifies and prevents threat with Google powered by AI. So now we know the benefits of Google Workspace. How do you set up your Google Workspace account? So I'll put this question to those who attended. I see there's people who attended. Thank you so much for making your time of today's session. So as I'm talking about Google Workspace, I have a question. How do you set your Workspace account? How do you set your Workspace account? So I'll be checking all our chat box for the answer. So now let's talk about create your Google Workspace account. So step one, you need to sign up. So you need to go to workspace.google.com/signup.business business data. And then once you have done this, click get started and follow the step below. And then step two, enter core business details, your business name. So you need to enter your business name, number of employees, and location where you are, where is your business is at. And with step three, you need to add your contact details, where you need to put your first name, your last name, and your email address. And then step four, you need to choose your domain. Either one you have bought or suggest a domain. And then number five, update your business address. And number six, which is the last one, choose your username and password. So these are the steps where you need to create your Google Workspace account. So how do we get to set up on Google Workspace? You need to create your business email, add team members and users, migrate your data and import file. And then you don't need to add email address as a user account. Instead, you can create email, alliance, and a group address for your business communication. And this type of business are free and don't count towards your Google Workspace as a user license. So the email alliance are good for you to one person. For example, if you are a company, you can put info@thatcompaniesname.com. For a customer to contact your company, you can add the address as alliance to your business address. So these are the take notes points. I'll pause for questions if we have any question on our chat box. Any question? Please utilize our chat box to communicate with us. So I see there is no questions, so let's move on. How we boost communication across our business. Boost communication across business. So I have another question for those who attended. Which tools can you use that's via Google Workspace to boost communication? Which tools can you use via Google Workspace to boost your communication? I'll come back to our chat to see all who have answered our question. So we have key communication tools. So our key communication tools, we have your Gmail, your Google Meets, Google Current, and Google Chat. So we will look each of these tools. So let's talk about your Gmail account, your Gmail account, yes, Gmail account. So with Gmail, you communicate globally with ease using Google free email tool, which is your Gmail. You send files as attachment, create group and mailing lists, access the integrated calendar in other to stay connected and up to date, and you use calendar for both personal and team use. So the latest Gmail make it easy to stay on top of your work that matters with secure, ad-free, advertisement-free email as a foundation. You can also chat, make voice or video calls, and stay on top of the project work with shared task. And also, you can build customer trust by giving everyone in your company a professional email address at your domain, like your info at yourcompany.com. It depends on the name of your company. And also, you can create a group mailing list, such as sales.yourcompany.com. And also, you can suggest actions like smart reply, smart compose, grammar suggestion, and all those. And also, it can help you to stay on top of your work and to take care of simple tasks as you can be more efficient with your time. And Gmail work hard to keep you safe. So the machine learning model block more than 99.9 of the spam emails, and also protecting you from all malware from reaching your user. And also with Gmail, you works great with desktop clients such as Microsoft Outlook, Apple Mail, and Mozilla. And also, with your Outlook user, you can synchronize your emails, event, and contact to from Google Workspace. So, and also, you can migrate your email from Outlook Exchange to Lotus Easy with customized tools that help to preserve your important emails. Also, count on Google Secure, which is what infrastructure that keep your lights on 24 hours, 365 days of a year, and automatic backup, and then protection from spam emails, and also industry leading security measures that will help your email protected by your data, business data. So now, next we'll be talking about your Google Meet. So with your Google Meet, most of the people, we are using it to what? To keep your team connected with enterprise, video conferencing, building with robust and secure global infrastructure. Meet include within Google Workspace and G Suite for education. So also with your Google Meet, you can do what? Meet video meetings are secured to that no one can able to defraud you. It's on default is anti-abuse abuse measures to keep your meeting very safe. And also with Meet, you can able to communicate all the important events details are right there when you need them, whenever you are joining from a computer, your cell phone, or in a conference room. And with your Google Meet, again, it is especially designed for iOS and Android apps. You can use your Meet for the day with all the important information from a calendar, and then join with only a tap. You just tap it there. And Google Workspace Enterprise Edition also create a dial-in phone number for each meeting, so every guest has a great experience even on the road without Wi-Fi or a data. Okay, now let's talk about Google Current. So with your Google Current, You can able to engage employees, fosters more meaningful conversation and stay connected, work towards a common goal, and you can also build a community, communicate your ideas and get the instant feedback. You can share ideas with your employees and gather input through meaningful, focused decision on topics that matters to your organization. You can connect with your team members no matter where they are. Even remote workers and deckless colleagues can stay plugged in to latest company updates and conversation with a powerful Android and iOS app. You can also discuss key topics with employees across your organization via posts and comments and stay accessible on current so that you can refer back to them over time. And also, you can see the most important content first using current home stream, which is ranked by relevance for each user. You follow a tag on topic, search for specific information from what interests you. You manage and moderate content faster with help from current. Key metrics help admins and users ensure engagement and find what available inside when you are using your Google Currents. Okay, right now let's talk about chat, the Google Chat, because most of the people, they prefer to use other form of social media, but we have one app that you can able to uh, um, communicate with your team members. So with Google Chat, it is from a direct message to a group conversation. Google Chats help team and business communicate fluently and efficiently from anywhere. It is securely connected to everyone you work with and takes group work to the next level with a shared chat, files, and tasks. And also with chat is offered to Google Workspace customer as there's no additional cost. You can able to upload item from Drive, collaborate on Google Docs sheet, slides, and also you can join online meeting with Meet, and also use Google powerful search to look up a room member past conversation and shared files. And also with your Google Charts, you can Drive both let you know when files are shared with you. Comments are made or when people request access to your documents. And also with you can also make what a Meet board to integrate directly with calendar to schedule meeting for you. So chat builds on Google Workspace security. So its first is ecosystem, and it offers enterprise grade solution that reliable, and it is more integrated to support your admin, and it can archive, present, and search and export chat specific data. And it is also built with a leading enterprise grade security. And let's talk about the top tips to maximize your communication. So with your communication, the first one, you recreate in-person communication. You stay organized, you create team mailing list, you set up project or team room. So now let's talk about to recreate in-person communication. You schedule regular teams work, the team calls, check in via Google Meets and Hangouts. Connect with colleagues and team across the globe. You can able to brainstorm ideas work on team project and hold visual events. And you can also join from a mobile or desktop device. Now let's talk about the stay organized. How do you stay organized? We have a calendar that can able to do what? To improve your communication across teams through Google Calendar. You can create multiple team calendar to track meetings, training sessions, vacations, and more. And also, with your Google Calendar, you can improve your visibility and organization by ensuring all team members remain connected. You spend less time planning and more time with shareable calendar that integrate seamlessly with your Gmail, your Drive, contacts, sites, your Google Meet, so you can also know what it is next. You can able to schedule events quickly by checking colleagues' availability or layering their calendar in a single view. And also with your Google calendar, you can share calendar so that people can see your full event details or just if you are free. You can also view and edit your schedule from your phone or a tablet. Use your optimized mobile app to synchronize with your phone built-in calendar. You can share special event with your customers or let people know when you are available easy when you are available with easy calendar publishing. So this is how you are staying organized. Okay, now let's talk about how you can create a team mailing list. You create your team mailing list by you create your Google group email list. You send status updates, share resources, you increase your visibility and foster community. That is how you create your mailing list. So now let's talk about set up project or team room. So when you are setting up your project with setting up project or team rooms, you need to do what? You need to share your project ideas, exchange thoughts on the best practice, and you create a strong sense of community. So you help your team members to stay connected by creating a room in a Google chat or chat in Gmail. You encourage the team member to network with each other. You share your project ideas, you exchange all your files, your thoughts, and all what is needed in your project. I'll pause for questions. If we have any question, I see we don't have any question. Okay, let me just move on. Now let's talk about leverage tool to increase collaboration. So which tool can you use on Google Workspace to increase your collaboration? We all talk about all the collaboration that we have discussed in our previous slides. So now let's talk about how we can able to collaborate across project and teams. So you brainstorm ideas, you share working files, make suggestions and tag your colleagues, you track your changes. That is how you collaborate across your project and team. So we have another collaboration, what do you call the app, which is called Jamboard. So with your Jamboard, you can write and draw and then included stylus. You can also search Google and insert image or work page. You can drag and resize text, images with your finger. And then also you can sketch a box star, a cat, a dragon, any kind of image that is recognition by technology. You can convert it for a sketch into a polished image. You can also share your gems with your collaborator. Up to 50 people can work on the gem board at once. And also you can add your Google documents, your Google Sheets, and your Google Slides. And also you can view and edit your gem file from anywhere with an internet connection. Your work save automatically. You can also do what? Create, edit, and share gems from your phone, tablet, or computer. You need to open your gem on a nearby gem board from your phone or a tablet. Connect your computer to a gem board, display your screens, and let you control of your computer and a gem touch screen. You can able to pick up where you left off earlier or email your gem session when you are finished. Okay, now let's talk about your Google Drive. So with your Google Drive, you can able to share files on the cloud via Google Drive. Enables you to share working documents, presentation sheets with ease. And then it also encourage collaboration and work from central file. So Google Workspace provide flexible storage option, so you can always have enough space for your files with centralized administration. So it will prevent a data loss, and also you can easily manage as a user, and you can share files to help, and then you can able to save all your documents. You can also share Drive to store your team's work in a secure, easy to manage shared space. Any file added to shared Drive are owned collectively by a team, so everyone can stay up to date. Collaborate online, document and files, and also you can share, comment, tag, and edit Teams document with ease. So make suggestion and tag colleagues. So how do you tag your colleagues while you are working? So edit shared document in a real time. It's reducing the need to send file back and forth. So suggest change, comments with idea, and tag colleagues to increase your visibility and boost collaboration. Simply by typing add, followed by your colleague name, to tag them in the document. Reply to comment and track changes so that you can improve them before implementing all your documents. How do you track your changes? If you are collaborating with several people on a single file, it can be difficult at pinpoint who made certain changes and when. Keep track on changes is shared file by identifying the changes and who made them. You can also revert to previous version. Google Workspace enable you to view all edits made to your documents and file. You can able to restrict access, track changes, and improve suggestion to ensure collaboration effort are managed and reviewed effectively. So to review the change, these are the steps. So your step one, you open your file in your Google Drive from Google Doc, your Google Sheets or your Google Slides, select file, and then go and select the version history, see the version history, and then Step 3, you can click a time stamp to see previous version of the file. And also you can able to see the name of the people who edited the document, a color next to each person name. The edits they made appeared in the color. So you can able to do what? To revert the name or copy a previous version by clicking what? Restore. So when you click restore, this version, it will make the active version. The name with a version to name a previous version. And you can make a copy to create a copy of a previous version. Also, you can able to view who opened the file, who have shared it, who has made changes on the file, and who have shared the file with, and also who commented or edited on the same file. So I'll pause for questions if we have any questions or any comment on our previous question that I have asked. Okay, so I see there is no question given, so I will move on our next slide. So we have a free bootcamp available from Google. If you own a small business, you can sign up to Google Hustle Academy with the provided link to sign up for your business. So now let's talk about what is a next step. What will be your next step? We talked about the Google Workspace. What are you currently using for your Google Workspace? What is communication you are using for your Google Space? We have given, there is a numerous apps that Google is offering that can able to increase collaboration between teams, where you can able to share some ideas. You can share files using your Google Meet. You can able to schedule your meetings, and then you can share your files using Current. You can able to tag a person while you are collaborating from one organization. We have talked about the how you can able to create a company domain, where it will be the name of your company, for example, info at a certain company.com, and you can able to create alliance emails where you can able to share with your customers or your teammates, that they can able to be identified as they are working on that company. We talked about your Google Doc, where you can able to create the document. You can share, and you can able to restrict it on who can able to edit. You can able to give permission for edit, comment, or view only. And then all these are brought to you by the Google Workspace. And then we have the Google Doc. We can able to do the same thing with your Google Sheet and Google Slides, where all the team, they can able to work on one document. While they're working on one document, they can able to share ideas. They can able to comment on the current document that they are working upon, and you can able to resolve any challenges or any resolution that they need to change on that document. And we talked about the Jamboard. Jamboard is where you can able to collaborate all with your team members, where on the Jamboard you can it got all access of, you can draw a certain picture and change it to your image, where you would preferably work upon, or you can use it for your documents. And also we talked about Meet, Google Meet, where you can able to schedule your meetings. We talked about your Google Drive, where you can able to share or store your information in a securely way that nobody can able to scam, or maybe try to retrieve all the information you had in your documents. And we talked about a lot Google Current, where you can able to tag your team members. You can work together on it, share ideas, send file, receive file. And also we talked about your Gmail, where it also you can send file, receive file, send emails to your colleagues. So as we have discussed a lot of those Google Workspace that are brought you by Google, what will be your next step as an organization when you are working far? Because all these apps that have been introduced today are globally used, and they are compatible for your Android and iOS. So it is anyone can work from anywhere. So as we have discussed all of them, which of these apps are going to be your next step? Which one you prefer to use for your organization? Or all of them, they are there to assist. If you have a business, Google Docs is where you can able to make surveys for your customers. You write all the questions on them, and then you send the link to your customers. And based on the information you're giving to your customers, you can able to analyze what actually your customers are looking for. So it analyzes it for you and give you that beautiful graph at the end of the survey. At the back end, you can able to see what actually customers are looking for. So now you can find us on social media. On Facebook, we are Digital Skills for Africa, and Twitter, we are Digital Skills AF, and Instagram, we are Digital Skills AF /. And also you can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We are SchoolNet South Africa. Thank you so much for joining in today's session. I hope we have all have learned a lot about our Google Workspace, how we can able to implement it, how we can able to work with our colleagues when they are far apart, or we can able to talk to our customers using other certain apps. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.